Hi, Dr. Francesca Marino here, Doctor of Chiropractic, Clinic Director, and co-founder of LeBlanc Spine Nerve. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to my home. My roadmap to relief is 5 things that will significantly reduce your pain, and as you can see, you may already have some of them already, and for the ones you don't, it's a quick trip to the store. So let's get right to it. First up is turmeric. Now, you may have heard of turmeric before. It's a very popular spice in Indian cooking, where it's actually from. But what you probably don't know is that there are 10,000 peer-reviewed articles publishing the numerous healing properties of turmeric and its more important compound, curcumin. Now, 2 important studies to know are, 1, when patients were given popular anti-inflammatories like aspirin and ibuprofen, patients found they were least effective when compared to curcumin. Now, in another study, patients that were given curcumin, it was found this stimulated the part of your brain called the opioid system. Now, if you know anything about over-the-counter or prescription painkillers, that's the same part of your brain that is stimulated by that as well. So both of these are natural, safe, and effective alternatives to something over-the-counter. So how do we take it? There's actually a few ways that you can go about it. This is a turmeric root. Looks a lot like ginger, but what you'd want to do is actually take about an inch piece of this, shave off its fibrous coating, place it in a mug, and pour boiling water over it. Allow that to steep for about 15 to 20 minutes and drink that. Now, I know what you're saying. If you can't take the taste, you might want to opt for a curcumin supplement. Very important to read your labels, guys. Wherever you go buy your supplements, you want to make sure that you're shopping for something that doesn't have a lot of extra chemicals and binders in it. So you're going to look for something that's got pure curcumin, and you're going to want to take about 1,000 milligrams a day. Now, next up on our roadmap are omega-3s. Now, you may have heard of this in the news. There's a lot of controversy with omega-3s, but the reality is this: they are called EFAs for a very good reason. That stands for essential fatty acid. It's absolutely essential to function and process in the body, but guess what, guys? 95% of Americans aren't getting enough because we simply aren't eating omega-rich foods. So the best way to get around that is to supplement. Now, somebody not in pain, somebody that is just an average American, will want to look for an omega-3 that's around 1,200 milligrams. But if you're somebody that's dealing with some type of joint issue or degenerative issue, you're really going to look for something that's north of 2,000 milligrams a day. This is what's going to work with your pain system of the body, working down to the cellular level, and start getting into those joints for repair. So again, be careful, guys. When you're going to get your supplements, stay away from the gimmicks, the all-in-one supplements. That's not what we're looking for. We want pure, total quantity omega-3s up in that 2,000 range. Now, to continue on our roadmap, we can't avoid the discussion about water. It is true, guys. Water, water, water. You're made of 70% water, and we get this a lot at the clinic. I drink plenty of water a day. I drink maybe 1 or 2 bottles. The reality is this: you can go days, even weeks without food, but you can't go 1 day without water. And dehydration is a big umbrella by which many symptoms fall under. Commonly, headaches, joint pain, and muscle spasm. So if you're somebody dealing with some type of injury or chronic pain issue, you might want to ask yourself, am I getting enough water, and how much do I need? Well, it's a simple formula, actually. What we say for our patients to do is take your total body weight, divide it in half. Drink that in ounces. Well, how much would that be? Somebody that weighs 100 pounds needs 50 ounces of water a day. Now, if you're somebody that doesn't drink water, that sounds like a lot. So there's an easier way. Instead of trying to consume multiple 12-ounce bottles every single day, why not do yourself a favor and get a stainless steel reusable bottle in which you can continue to fill and drink throughout the day. This is about a 25-ounce bottle, so somebody that's 100 pounds needs 2 bottles a day to get their daily water intake. Again, if you're new to water, don't be turned off by the amount of ounces you need. Just try and drink more than you did the day before, and by the end of the week, you'll be surprised at how much water you are drinking. You will experience a benefit, like reduced inflammation in the body, which is also going to assist in getting you out of pain faster. So next on the roadmap are essential oils. There's lots of buzz right now in the news about essential oils, but for our intents and purposes today, I'd like to talk about two, particularly peppermint and frankincense. Now, peppermint is one of these fantastic oils because it's not only a muscle relaxant, but it does also kill pain when applied topically. Frankincense, another fantastic oil with numerous benefits to the body, but for our intents and purposes, improves circulation. So if we can improve circulation in an affected area, we can reduce inflammation, thereby reduce your pain. So how do we use them? Heads up, guys, when you're shopping for essential oils, they're everywhere. But what you want to avoid is just picking up any name brand without reading the ingredients. A lot of essential oils that are more affordable, that are out in your everyday chain stores, have got a lot of chemical additives, which is what makes it more affordable. If you're going to put it on your skin, which is the largest organ in the body, you're going to want to make sure it's therapeutic grade essential oil, meaning it's pure as possible. So, how do we use them? The best way to go about it is to just draw yourself a bath, put 2 to 3 drops of each, peppermint and frankincense, and go ahead and soak. If you're somebody that doesn't bathe, I get it, you're busy, you're the showering kind of person. The easiest way to do this is just to apply it topically by diluting it in an oil. It may sound silly. You can use a simple oil like olive oil. If you've got that in your kitchen, just pour some in your palm and place the drops, make a rub, apply it to the affected area. Coconut oil is also a great other one. Now, we can't talk about our roadmap to relief if we don't talk about diet. It's very true. You are what you eat. And unfortunately, if you're eating an inflammatory diet, you're never going to feel better. So what we have to do is discuss what are the foods that are going to make us feel good. What are the foods that are making us feel worse? Chances are, if you're eating a diet that is mostly comprised of convenience and fast foods, you've got a lot of trans fats and a lot of preservatives and chemicals in there. That's what causes inflammation in the body. It just perpetuates the feeling of pain. So what do we want to do? We want to start consuming anti-inflammatory foods. Obvious, fruits and vegetables, right? But what you may not know is that your dark green leafy vegetables are very high in potassium, which is great for those pains. Now, again, if you're new to eating in a little bit of a healthier manner, start small. It doesn't take much to start switching out little foods here and there, a salad for this and that. Before you know it, you will reap the benefits. Now, as you can see, one is not without the other. The roadmap to relief is 5 things for that reason, because it is a proven system to get you on the road to feeling better. But if you're interested in a more accelerated approach, I highly encourage you to see all that LeBlanc Spine Nerve has to offer.
Our clinic is located in the heart of Lafayette, Louisiana. Our convenient oil center location makes us easily accessible from all parts of Acadiana. Our friendly and knowledgeable team is committed to assisting you in achieving a greater level of health in a natural and efficient manner. Dr. Giles LeBlanc, lead chiropractic physician, utilizes the flexion distraction technique to significantly reduce and in some cases eliminate low back pain. For patients who do not respond to traditional chiropractic treatment, Dr. LeBlanc's non-surgical approach consists of cutting-edge therapies like spinal decompression and cold laser to achieve 80 to 90% success in treating patients with disc injuries of the neck and low back. After 7 years in practice, Dr. LeBlanc has treated thousands who are now living with less and in some cases no pain. We want you to be one of them. Are you our next success story?
Well, now that you've had a chance to see all that LeBlanc Spine Nerve has to offer, I hope you see that we're on your team. We just simply want you to feel less pain and more like yourself. So I hope you give my roadmap to relief a try. And when you're ready to accelerate the process, just know we're here for you when you're ready.